Schwarzwald.
Der Dr. Gregor Gysi.
Hi, ich sitze hier neben Zdeněk Lyčka, einem Mann, der einige Jahre lang tschechischer Botschafter in Dänemark war. Im Jahre 2011 reiste er auf Skiern durch Grönland. Im Rahmen des Nordischen Klangs ist er hier in Greifswald, um von dieser Expedition zu berichten. Wir haben ihn zum Interview eingeladen, um auch denjenigen, die leider nicht zum Vortrag kommen konnten, einen kleinen Einblick zu geben. Hello, Zdeněk.
Hello.
Thank you for your time, for making this interview with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
So, you've been an ambassador in Denmark. Why did you become an ambassador?
Yeah, it's a good question because I studied Danish under the communist times, and then I never thought that it would be sometimes in future my possibility to live out of this knowledge. But after the Velvet Revolution, everything changed, and then I was asked to become a member of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs because I spoke Danish, and I was sent to Denmark. First as a cultural attaché and consul, and then 10 years later as ambassador.
What made you go on such an adventure?
You mean the crossing Greenland?
Yep.
I was interested in Greenland since I've been interested in Greenland since 1995 when I visited Greenland for the first time, and I was fascinated by the legends and mythology. And I translated the Greenlandic legends and mythology to Czech, and then I wanted to know what is the white part of at all maps. What is Greenland? Because everybody knows Greenland from the coast, only some fisheries and some boats and so on. But inside, what is inside? Because in the legends and mythology, you have many beasts and very, very strange beings, but I can tell you that there's nothing inside.
Did you go there just for fun, or did you do any research while being there?
I think the only research was to survive and then to be together with 3 other people I've never met before, and they were Danes, I was Czech, so I think it was from the sociological point of view, it was an experiment also, and but nothing like scientific research or nothing, because there is nothing inside. You don't meet any living being except for 3 comrades, colleagues that are together with you.
Oh, okay. And how did you prepare yourself for the expedition?
In winter, normally I run on skis, and I made 13 times Wasserlauf in Sweden. It is 90 kilometers on skis, and then I was also in Birkebeinerrennet in Norway, and Arctic Circle Race in Greenland. So I was prepared a bit, but of course it's nothing in comparison to 1 month without any support, that you have to take everything with you. And if you make a fault, it's forever. So you have to have everything with you, and then you have to be prepared. And then, of course, even if you everything arrange, you can miss your fingers, or you can even die.
Yeah. So. You definitely experienced some extreme situations, and you have also reached personal limits?
Yes, I think so. One of the limits was the frostbites. The frostbites, because I was thinking now I would miss all my fingers, or at least big toes on my feet, and then I lost my conscience because of the coal oxide poisoning. So I think I was on the other side and came back thanks to my friends who awoken me. I think it's a good experience forever for me, and for everyone who would follow or would like to go there.
Wow. How long were you on the road every day?
We were all together. We did I think, almost 600 kilometers, and we were there 28 days. And 5 days we were just lying in the tents, in the tents, and we could not move because the weather was not good. It was good, and it was too cold, minus 35 degrees. So I think you have to be prepared to go, for example, only 8 kilometers or 20 kilometers or 35 kilometers. It depends on the weather conditions.
Okay, so the weather limited you.
Yes.
Okay. And what was it like for you to go back to your normal everyday life afterwards?
Oh, I came back to the embassy, and then I had to use the costume and the normal t-shirt, the tie, but I could not put on the shoes. So I was walking in some home shoes, but from here up to here it was okay, but then no one could see my feet. because it was not possible. I could not move. Normally I was waiting for, I think it took me 2 months after return to recover.
Okay, so and what are your plans for the future? Have you planned any other expeditions, or do you want to go back to Greenland?
When I came back, I bought all the equipment that which was damaged. So I'm prepared for the next expedition. But since then, I prefer to make summer expeditions, and I do it on kayak. So I'm kayaking more in the summer than skiing in the winter. And on my kayak, I use a sea kayak, and on the sea kayak, I already paddled from Prague to the North Sea with the Moldau and the Elbe. Then I made the whole Danube River from the source to the Black Sea. It was 2,800 kilometers. And last year I was from North Moravia, the Polish border, kayaking to the Baltic Sea. It was only 800 kilometers.
Okay, so your life definitely stays adventurous.
Yes, yes. But kayaking is much easier because you can go, and if you lose something, then you buy it on the way, because you have cities and you have shops and everything. In Greenland is nothing. But if you miss something, it's forever. So I would say now it's easier. I'm getting older, and then for me, I take the easier challenges.
It's great to hear. So yeah, thanks again for your time. It was very nice to talk with you.
Thank you.
Wenn ihr mehr über seine Expedition wissen wollt, dann könnt ihr euch auch dieses Buch kaufen. Das ist auf Tschechisch, aber eine englische Übersetzung ist auch drin.